Okay, welcome to a new video on my channel. This is Crysis, and this is me falling into the river, but this is still Crysis on a Nintendo Switch. So, the classic question, can it play Crysis, that used to be asked of any piece of hardware that come out in the sort of mid to late noughties, I guess you'd call it. Yes, the answer to that question is a resounding yes. Anyhow, that's enough about that. Let's just hide behind this convenient rock here. So this video, yeah, I'm going to do a quick look at Crysis because I think this is great on the Switch. I think it's a fantastic game. I like Crysis anyway, but the fact that you can run this on the Nintendo Switch, and in many respects it looks better than the Xbox 360 and PS3 version, it's quite remarkable. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do if and when this comes out on the PS4.
Yo, man, I'm reading a lot of enemy activity close to your position. Keep a low profile. If they spot you, they'll call in reinforcements.
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this looks like on the PS4 and Xbox One. I'm hoping that it will look better, and I'm also hoping it'll have the mission that's been missing from the console versions today, which is, it looks like you're in some sort of Harrier jump jet mission or something like that. I don't think there's any reason why that should be missing from the PS4 or Xbox One version, but you never know. Usually this type of thing is down to the developers and stuff like that. But anyway, I wanted to do a bit of a play and chat video because I've not done one of these for a very, very long time. And the simple reason for that is I haven't had a lot to say. The games industry's sort of been poodling along at its own pace and what have you. So, can I get in? Oh, I've got no energy left for my thing. Oh shit! Don't see me.
Engaged.
Yeah, I mean we're sort of on the cusp, aren't we now, of the Xbox Series X and PS5 releases, and yet we don't really seem to know an awful lot about them, as weird as that may seem. You know, I guess a lot of it is down to the fact that, certainly from what I've been able to ascertain, it kind of looks like they don't 100% know exactly what they're going to do themselves. I think they're being very cagey for a reason. And that is, you know, this whole COVID thing has really put the cat amongst the pigeons, in the sense of what these companies are going to be able to do with regards to pricing and shit like that. I mean, you know, you hear so many different reports. I think I've made an arse of this mission. You see so many conflicting reports. You know, some people will be saying, oh, the consoles are going to be massively expensive. And then somebody goes, oh, well, it won't be as expensive as what you think. And listen, everybody's guessing right now. Nobody knows. It actually gets quite tiresome just seeing the speculative videos coming out all the time. I sort of had this when the PS3 and Xbox One was supposed to be coming out. Sort of had this whole speculative crap. And, you know, it kind of got to be quite frustrating because what should have been a period of time at that time of looking forward to coming out of the new consoles, it just seemed like people were just deliberately trying to play it down and shit on it. And it does get to you. It really does start to get to you afterwards. Because they don't know what they're talking about. They've got no ideas. They're not privy in any way, shape or form. Oh Christ. They're not privy in any way, shape or form to information that the average person reading a video game website is privy to. Bastard! I'll probably see that, but oh my god, it's the wrong way that killer. I can't. I didn't think he was going to put me this far back. That's a bit nasty. Alright. Oops.
Man, I'm reading a lot of enemy activity close to your position.
Come on.
Keep a low profile.
Hello.
If they spot you, they'll call in reinforcements.
I don't think cloak mode's going to really help me here, guys. And what might help me is tell you what the... Ah, there we go. Let's just hose down the scenery for a little while. Let's try the unsubtle approach to the problem. Yeah, so, you know, a lot of it is... Jesus Christ. What the hell happened there? I'm stuck on a gun here and I can't... Stand still, you bastard. It's a lot easier if you just do as I say.
Switch to armor mode and find cover.
Already done that, you're way behind, dude. So yeah, it does start to get quite annoying in that sense. Because you know, it's like everything else. Oh, it's a thing. What was a rocket launcher then? No, it wants me to. I like this gun. Yeah, I'll make a point in a minute.
Your noise?
Additional KPA headed your way.
Shut up, you bastard. Yeah. God, what the hell was I talking about? This is why I don't do these bloody playing rambles anymore, because I get too involved in the bloody game. I'm getting old and my mind can't do two things at once. But yeah, I don't get it. It's like a frag grenade. That's the wrong shitty button.
I'll find you.
Ow. That is the worst grenade throw in the history of games. Give me a bloody gun, will you? Right, so, yeah. Like I say, it's... So much of it is guesswork at this point. I just don't get the point in it. to be honest. If you don't have what the hell does it use? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong bleeding button all this time.
Engaged.
You're not really helping things. I mean, it's just contradictory information. Like I say, oh, this console's going to be the more powerful. Then the next one's going to be more powerful, and blah blah blah. It's like, who gives a shit? Really, at this point, have we not moved past all of this? Like, honestly, who gives a straight up red hot shit about that? It's the games that matter, and it always has been the case. I mean, I'm sat here playing a game on the Switch that's not on paper as powerful as the PS4 or the Xbox One, and it's just like, yeah, and it's just, people get too hung up over the wrong things as far as I'm concerned, and it gets annoying. I mean, especially when these videos are being released by people who are kids, basically. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Don't you have anything to do other than just keep rehashing the same video? And that's what you get, by the way. You get this rehashing of the same bloody video over and over again every day. Like, bore off, dickhead. But yeah, a part of me will be glad when these things come out, because then all that crap will hopefully die down and stop. Another part of me is going to be like, yeah, but then the bullshit will probably start anew on something else, because that's always the way it is.
Command post on the Eastern Peninsula. I need you to infiltrate and check for intel on enemy emplacements. I'm uploading the coordinates now.
Roger that.
We ran into a KPA checkpoint up there. You're gonna need some firepower to get past it. Stock up on grenades if you can find them. We're short on time, Nomad, so make use of your speed mode.
Make use of my bot? This is speedboat? Anyway, yeah, I'm really not made a very good job of this, making the point, but yeah, I've just had enough. I'm bored of it. With regards to whether or not I'll be getting a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, don't know really. I want to see how much they cost before I make anything approaching a definitive decision, because if they're too expensive, the answer's no. I'm not that desperate. I'm not that desperate for a new console, to be honest with you. I'm quite happy with what I've got. I mean, sure, having the extra power and all of that's always nice, but what are you doing with it? I know they're making this big thing about faster loading times, and that's nice, but I don't particularly find the loading times horrific right now anyway. And I guess that comes from the fact that gaming years ago, I used to wait for 20 minutes for games to load on cassette tape. So a few seconds here and there really isn't that big of a deal. Sit down, son. Right, where are you? But yeah, I think there's a reason they're playing the KG at the moment. I don't think we've got much in the way of a choice other than to play at KG. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I thought it was going to put me all the way back where... Shut up. You unimpressive bastard. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I mean, people go on about why haven't they released the price of these consoles yet? Well, essentially we can't. Because... oh, come on! Fucking sit down. How the... I've forgotten how to throw grenades. This is one of these ones where the standard... this is one of those ones where the standard controls are different. What's a grenade again? Not that. Not that. Do I have to select it? Well, you have to select it, don't I? No, that's not it. Ah, there we go. Okay. There's nobody around to grenades, so... yeah, they can't announce the price because there's too many factors that are going to be... they're going to be important. You know, exchange rates, the state of the bloody global economy at the moment. I mean, that's on its arse thanks to this virus. So there's no real way that they can. Oh god. You know, someday I'm going to rewire a Nintendo controller and put the Y button at the top instead of the left. It always gets me confused. I don't want the shotgun.
Maximum armor.
Jesus Christ, how many of these bastards are there? Shut up! Should quieten them down a little bit. Apparently not.
Engaged.
Oops. Well, the music stopped there. Who?
Engaged.
Oh, they just keep on sending them over. Give us your grenades, mate. Right. Gonna go down to me boat now. I've had enough of these muppets. Oh, you sons of bitches.
Energy critical.
Energy. Oh, fuck it.
You're closing in on that command post. I suggest you switch to cloak and sneak in undetected.
Well, I would do, but
Engaged.
some arsehole with a machine gun round here somewhere. Oh, stop that! Why did you do that?
Engaged.
Bastard. Right, that's him taken care of. So yeah, just to sort of summarise, I'm interested, but only at the right price. I think one of the weird things about Microsoft's philosophy with the Series X is how all of their exclusive games are going to work on PC. Now, if their console is going to be quite expensive, which I've heard it very well could be, then surely that brings up the issue of, well, why not just buy a PC, put a little bit more money towards a decent gaming PC, and then you've got a much vaster library of games to choose from, games which are cheaper to buy, generally speaking. And on top of all of that, you've the exclusive console exclusive games for the Series X are coming out on PC anyway. So oh, fuck off. Really? I didn't even get a grenade warning then. I've got to do this again. I suggest you shut the fuck up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that I know what Microsoft are trying to do, but I don't think it's a good plan of theirs, to be perfectly honest. I think they have the potential of losing out, because people will just say, oh, sod it, I'm not paying that much. But then that said, I don't know how much the Sony one's going to be either, so that could be silly money as well. And in which case, the same thing applies. I mean, one of the selling points of consoles in the past always used to be that they were affordable. They were cheaper than PCs. The intention always was they were never supposed to be as good as a PC. That was never the market they were going for. It was about affordability. If you're going to start going into a really much higher price, like once to put it into sort of UK currency, once you get over £400, you're getting into rocky territory, because history will show that the am I actually crouched down here or not? No, it was. The history will show that consoles that come out at that price or near that price have never sold well. Like, they've always had to take a price cut to get into the market competitively. And it's simply because people don't want to pay that much for something when, let's face it, a couple of £100 and you've got a decent PC with a lot more games to choose from, and with a lot more functionality, let's face it. So I don't know what they're going to do. I mean, it's the indicators to me are the fact that the Xbox Series X games are going to play on the Xbox One. It leads me to think that there is going to be some element of truth in the fact that it's going to be quite pricey. That sounds like a tactic that somebody's doing to try to keep people engaged with a particular brand until such time that they can lower the price of the console. And I'm not that bothered. I think that's the ultimate thing. I'm not that fussed. I have options. Right, where are you, son of a bitch? I'm making this far more difficult than it should be.
Check it out.
Prophet, I'm inside the communications trailer.
Check those terminals. See if you can access their tactical network.
Got it. I'm in. Downloading now. Got the intel. Proceeding to rendezvous.
Good work, Nomad. According to these reports, they evacuated the entire civilian population in a matter of days. What the hell are they hiding? It gets better. Looks like General Wei Chong is in charge of the whole operation. If you thought this would be easy, think again. Yong means business, and he's got the KPA's elite Special Forces unit watching his back.
Joy.
Engaged.
이래 정간단 미국 새끼들.
What?
Energy critical.
Surprise, sucker. Good what? What am I supposed to do with that? What a load of shit. So, yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on it. It's not really a lot to say. I won't say I'm not hyped up, I'm just not as into worrying about what they're going to be like, what's going to be cool, what isn't going to be cool. I just don't care enough at the moment, to be honest. Until there's more details and until there's more information out there, I'm pretty much okay with what I've got right now. There are some interesting games, don't get me wrong. I think some of the games look like they could be quite good. Some I like the look of. Yeah, funny enough, I quite liked what I saw of the new Halo game, but apparently I was in the vast minority there, and now that's been delayed. I guess once again the higher gaming intelligentsia out there have judged the game, and that's going to be pretty much it. I myself didn't think it looked too bad. I've seen
You're approaching
worse.
a line of KPA defenses. Use grenades to blast your way through.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, get that. Fucking jump. Wonderful. Brilliant. Another great plan out of the bleeding window. Yeah, this video hasn't been anywhere near as coherent as I was hoping. Really is difficult actually to play and talk about matters that aren't related to the game. Stop being a knob. Fucking for real. Hey, stay dead. He looks a bit shocked, doesn't he? What? I don't want a shotgun. Do I? Yeah, mate. I keep hearing something from time to time. I guess it's the recharge of the suit. It sounds like some kind of explosive that's about to go off.
Engaged. Nomad, get to the rendezvous ASAP. There's something here you need to see.
What have you got, Prophet?
Just get up here. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
On my way.
Great things. Later, dudes. Where is he? Is he over there? What goes up to that? Oh, don't stop being a knob. Thank you. Hey up, gone into CinemaScope. For some reason. Hold B2. Oh, I've already sussed that one, mate. Up the hill you go. Or not. Oh, run.
Energy critical.
Shut up. You know, if I was designing a nano suit, I most certainly would give it far more energy than what these have. They're pretty shit when it comes to energy. So go on, fella.
time you showed up.
Look at the weather.
You believe this?
Well, no.
Looks like someone had a little trouble parking their boat.
We seem to have hit a dead end. I've lost our secured channel to JSOC. Too much electrical interference on this island.
Hey,
Well,
boss,
shit.
I got something.
A piece of paper?
Topographic map. There's an area highlighted.
A topographic
This
map.
valley here must be where the excavation site is located.
How can you be sure?
Because there's a
I'm
big
not.
red ring
That's all
around
we've
it,
got
you
to
know,
go.
bed.
We need to get moving.
I'm not going anywhere until
Oh.
you give me some answers.
Oh,
I'm
it's a
not buying
dickhead.
that locate and evacuate bullshit anymore.
Yeah. Since when do the North Koreans have themselves a motherfucking freeze rate?
Damn straight. I feel like I jumped into a bloody comic book here.
I've told you.
Yeah,
everything
acting like a
you need
comic
to
book
know.
That's
character.
bollocks and you know it. Aztec is dead and we ain't got the first idea what killed him.
I saw him up close, boss. He was mutilated, ripped in two. I mean, what are we dealing
Bear?
with here? Cause it ain't just Korean.
Jester's right. If this Rosenthal guy was a proper nut, we wouldn't be here.
Jim
Cut the
Rosenthal?
crap, Psycho. You've all been fully briefed. Our job is to find those people, and that's what we're going to do. We're moving out now,
What the
and
fuck?
that's in order.
Something's here. It's got Jester!
We have to go! We have to go now!
Oh, I'm not going after that.
Come on, move, move!
Did you see it?
No,
Go!
I
This
blinked.
way, come on, move!
Did you see that thing?
Are you gonna keep asking me, did I see that thing? I'm just gonna casually stroll across here for a little while. Got any weapons? No.
Come on! We need to find Jester. Let's move out!
Shut up! You know, I might ditch this other gun actually, because it doesn't appear to be any ammo for it. Energy critical. Well, shit. Well, I think that'll do for this video. I've managed to make I made a point in the most incomprehensible way imaginable. But, well, you know, you get what you pay for at the end of the day, and I do this for free, so it's shit. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm probably going to try and finish up the Doom TNT Evolution shit at some point as well. And I've got the Doom 64, but I'm going to get back to them after a while. I just want to put some other different videos up there. So thanks for watching, and I shall return with something else. So later, dudes.